Back live in the den, man, with the extraordinary manager. He won about 4 or 5 manager of the years. My man, Backyard Coop, man. We kicking the Bobo, man. I'm gonna do this. I want to give the Go-Go Legends their flowers on during the podcast. So they're gonna be coming through. They're gonna be coming through. But tonight, Backyard Coop finishing up his story.
Appreciate it.
So before we go any further, I want to personally give you your flowers and I want to ask you this. I never asked you this in person, or I never asked you this. I ran my backyard for like 8 or 9 years, and it was all because of you. So people asked me this back in the day, I couldn't answer them. So I never asked you, like, what was it about me that made you laugh? I know
Well, one thing I like around me is people that's serious about their craft. Something that I don't know about. Like, I don't know about the camera. And when I saw you took your time, and I saw that you was serious about your equipment. You know what I'm saying? Your time. Like if you recorded something, you came back with the footage, and how was the turnaround back then?
Turnaround
was crazy. The next day.
My point for Backyard, the turnaround was. I'm just saying, for Backyard, his turnaround was magnificent.
I don't know if I don't know his schedule back then.
He had no fucking schedule.
But it seemed like I could ask him, could you come do the scene? Could you come this place and just your knowledge of creating the story and showing the crowd your images. It was crazy to me. I never had that, and you was just there, man. And I was like, you my guy.
Coop, I ain't gonna lie, I was jealous. I used to cuss this nigga out. I said, nigga, if this was Backyard, you had this shit the next day. I used to get on this motherfucker just Backyard footage the next day.
Hey man,
he said, I gotta get this ready for Coop. Backyard.
I needed a good team.
Yeah, he's a bad man. He's a bad man. Bad man. He's a bad man.
Yep.
And to go back before we left Sledge, you finished, Wayne?
No,
go ahead, Coop. Go ahead, Wayne.
So what I'm saying, those some of my greatest times ago. Like, I'm forever grateful for you. Give you flowers.
Appreciate it.
You even brought out a lot of credit to me. Like, we did a lot of stuff together that you came up with. Like, Bounce Movie 3.
Bounce Movie 3. Oh my God.
This
was
he was working on that?
This was and we just did a commercial. Cause I was intrigued by the bounce beat movement.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, we should do a movie. And I seen TCB do their movie, the first the part one, and I said, man, okay, they did it, and it was, you know, but I wanted to be more. I wanted to add more bands to the script.
Right.
Something like a Crush Groove. You know what I'm saying, with the dancing. So we Backyard was about to play for Polo Bird. Was it Polo Bird? Yeah. We was about to do a show, and we had to do the bounce beat.
Rest in peace, Polo.
Rest in peace, Polo. And we had to. We said, well, this is gonna be the first time you see Backyard do the bounce beat. So which we
Is that
never,
when y'all first started playing?
Yeah, we never practiced it.
Oh, okay,
you know what I'm saying? We did our version of the Roller Times. We got our version from Working the Walls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Rare Essence was a big part of our creation as far as the Roller Times. Shout out to R.E., Trouble Funk. You know, they was real heavy back then when it was coming to that. But I just was like, Wing, let's just, man, it was funny because we did scenes and everything. So up into the show, we gonna say, all right, we gonna act like we getting ready for this big show. It was like a movie, so we called it Bounce Movie 3.
Okay, I got it.
I started seeing the Ging House with his son.
Yeah.
We had different bandmates come to the print shop.
Man.
There was promoters involved. It was crazy.
Look, I was even in the movie. I bounced the ball. I bounced the basketball.
That was your bounce.
Yeah, I was just. Look, I was in the background. So it was funny, man. It was funny. We had a couple of the promoters, Mikey, Team Major, and it was like, hey man, y'all coming to the party tonight? So it was like a, you know, one of them roll bounce, crush groove type of Jones. Right. We just never finished because we were so busy. But yeah, man, that was.
And Lord forbid, and back then they started bouncing. When they did, that was crazy.
Yeah, we tried it, and it, you know.
Nah, I did. I remember Rick from Reality came to me and said, he asked me, Wing, they ain't gonna stop bouncing on it.
Right.
I said, I don't think so.
Yeah, nah, but we wanted, Genghis really wanted to leave that part of the music to Polo. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we wanted to show our appreciation for what they show homage for what they put together. And so we did one thing at CFE, and this was actually it was Ging's birthday. Yeah. It was part of the
weekend.
Yeah, the weekend. Yeah, the weekend. Yeah, that I created. I was trying to do, you know, Big Tig weekend. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, it was back then it was so much fun. Creating everything, you know, Big G weekends, basketball tournaments, and you know that's what got me into even putting a team down to Goodman League, because I knew being down to Goodman would connect Go-Go and our name to the city, because you had the city coming out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can, you know, it was a marketing thing for me too. And Backyard, hey, tonight we down, you know what I'm saying?
That's what a lot of people didn't understand about that in the Go-Go.
And Rasses. We fought the Rasses.
She took advantage of that with Listen.
Yep.
And then y'all came before.
You went one step further.
Yeah.
You went out and created officially the best big ball kickball team.
Oh yeah, you know? I had to go to kickball. I did the same thing. I saw the UIKL, you know, shout out to, you know, them,
my man
Champ, man, love you, man.
Great idea,
yeah,
man.
and it was like I seen all them people, and I just saw marketing, and thanks to my man Kwam, he had a Rare Essence team. So I said, Kwam, why you got Rare Essence? And me and you went to grade school together. We came up.
Why you couldn't get
I'm jealous.
Should have been Backyard.
Yeah.
You know Kwame Ray RE, man.
No, before he was
After
RE.
the fact.
Nah, before RE.
Oh.
Man, they went to high school together.
Oh, he was indebted to you.
No.
He bled you.
No.
So it should have been you, though.
And in his defense.
Okay.
In his defense, rest in peace, Foots. They had the Mag attack.
Okay.
And Kwame. So I was a little jealous. I said, my man down there, but I love Kwame, because Kwame took a tape one day and took one of our CDs, and they was on the bus Raz was going out of there. Now, Foots know. Foots knew.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Foot.
One of
Foots
the
knew.
baddest, if not baddest drummer.
Foots knew who the band was.
He's a David too. He might be my relation.
Yeah. So Kwame put the CD on the Raz's bus, a backyard.
They let that fly?
They ain't know who it was.
Oh.
Cause we sounded like him a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So, but Foots knew. Foots started laughing, right? He say, all right. And they, they grooving. Then all of a sudden, cause wasn't nobody saying nothing. It was just we used some of Raz's sounds. We used some of their sounds from their grooves, right? And they was like, hey, Kwame, where that's from? Kwame ain't say nothing. Kwame tell you. So, rest in peace, Foots. Foots and Kwame only one know. They listen. They trying to figure out where it's from. And they was going out of town. And all of a sudden, G said something. And they was like, hey, that's who that. And it was backyard. And they just bust out laughing. But yeah, man, Kwame was an intricate part of pushing my brand.
It ain't Kwame.
It ain't clear. And I'm indebted to my man, because I'm telling you, he brought that around. Foots was always loved Buggy. He always loved, Foots would take up for us. One time we was up, we played with Red Essence up Nativity, and we didn't have, Buggy didn't have the snare or hi-hat. So Brady was like, that's Foots, you know what I'm saying? Buggy called Foots. Foots told Brady, give them anything they want.
Yeah.
And we just was like, we got an inside connect that love us. And that what made Brady understand the relationship that we had. Because we was coming up fast. We was young.
That was a good time too, because
1
week y'all at the Nativity, then we out Oxon Hill the next week against Ransons and back.
Yeah.
Well, I was a cameraman back then.
Yeah.
Oh, explain that. Fucking weed. You had a band? Thought you was in the band.
What happened was,
thought you was a motherfucking lead vocalist.
no, man, nah. It was considered.
Very white shit.
Oh man, shut up, man.
He making a lot of money too back then.
Yeah, definitely. It was considered, Ransons and Backyard was like the two hottest going during that time. So they would have like a battle up at Nativity. And then we go out to that element.
It wasn't a battle.
But it was a show. A show.
I think we fell in place.
Okay.
I think we fell in place because Northeast was the hot fire in 92, 91 on the radio, 93.
Yeah.
They on the radio, and they was battling Rare Essence.
Okay.
We was trying to get in where we fit in.
Right.
So we was able to play on all the big shows because Northeast was like, they was bucking. They was bucking on Rare Essence. We was like, hey man, we not bucking, we just want to play. And Joe Clark, Icy Ice, Dave Rubin, all the great men, man, rest in peace, Dave Rubin, Joe Clark. They were just always like, I'm gonna put y'all with Rare Essence. And because Rare Essence in Northeast was at a, we just fell in place.
In RE business like that?
Huh?
Northeast was in RE business like that?
I never thought that, but they were hot on the radio, yeah. And they had VA, they had Maryland, and I'm telling you,
And it was a take it off day.
yeah, in the basement. I mean, their record was hot. It's firecracker. So that time we played at the DC Armory. When I walked in, normally it's all of us. Rare Essence, Northeast, all the bands, Backyard, whatever. I saw two systems.
Was that the event that Peaceaholic Mo threw when all y'all played over?
Probably one of them. I don't know, but I don't know who threw this one. I don't think, not this one.
Okay.
But when I seen Northeast Groovers have their own stage.
They had their own stage?
And their own sound system, I said, they bucking. I said, man, don't nobody buck with the wickedest man alive.
RE on that show?
He was on that show.
And they get Groovers their own stage?
The Groovers had their own stage.
Miss Pratt was no joke.
Yeah. Deservingly so. They was trying to. Now you talking about buck? I would never buck like that. But because I respected all of them, you know, I was just like.
Hey, but they was hot.
They was hot. That hot as a firecracker.
Was that the same time when they opened for y'all at the WSC?
No, we opened for them.
Oh, y'all opened for them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was jealous of that. I was like, how they gonna come uptown? How they gonna come uptown and
3 minutes.
and headline over the man? You talking about Ging and Hook was so mad that it was crazy, man. It was like, man, Coop, how you let them come uptown? I said, man, the promoters put them above us because they were strong. They were strong in Maryland, VA. They had, you know, the music on the radio.
Backyard Coop, hold that thought, man. We got 30 seconds. We got another clip coming up, man. Coming back to you live from the dim with the special guest, my main man, Backyard Coop, on this go-go tip, man. Hey, you getting some good shit.
Yeah.